Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Saturday Night 5. Got my hand in the cup. I can't do my normal stick. Little different change of scenery. I figured I have my Christmas decorations up. Got my fireplace going in the background. But you know what? Let's do and these following episodes in December are going to be all things Christmas. So let's do record these in the living room. I'm already regretting it because outside there's a bunch of loud people talking loudly outside. So hopefully you can't hear them with my noise canceling thing on my mic. And I'm going to try to talk loud as I usually do. So, nevertheless, and then you got the sound of the crackling fireplace, but I turned that down. So, hopefully, that doesn't interfere too much. But that's what that little sound is in the background. I guess I should have just muted it. You know what? I'm just going to mute it. So that's, but then it helps block out the sound of the people. Where's mute on here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, see that now you hear the people. Damn it. Double-edged sword. Okay. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Nevertheless, I thought it would be fun, like I said, to just have these next couple episodes of Saturday Night 5 be about Christmassy things. And it's also a good way to plug my upcoming season of Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas Podcast. Season 5, folks. Season 5. We started in 2021 with season 1, and now on season 5. I can't believe it. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and now 5. So yes, for those of you that don't know what Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas is, it's basically similar to this show, where I count down either my 12 favorite Christmas song versions or 12 favorite topics. Like I'll have a topic and I'll list my 12 favorite things of said topic. Like, for example, let's say it's my 12 favorite gifts from 1996, which I have done. It's it's one of the seasons. I can't remember which one. But nevertheless, I have done it. So yes, it's similar to that, but only I put 12, obviously, instead of just the 5 like this show. So this is like the condensed version. And you don't do the condensed version because, believe it or not, I'm going to steal a topic because, not everyone listens to the podcast, which is fine. And plus, it was from 5 years ago with the topic we're about to talk about. So, spoiler alert, if you do listen to the podcast, you might have already heard this list. But if you haven't heard the podcast, again, spoiler alert, this is 5 of the 12 favorite Christmas movies that I do talk about in episode 5 of season 1 of Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas Podcast. That made sense? Yeah, I think so. You get it, capiche, you know what this is? So yeah. So we're doing number 5, and then down, obviously. Whereas on the podcast, we would start with. So you did the idea. I don't have to explain it. You did the idea. By the way, it's Florida. It's hot. It's not really cold enough for hot chocolate yet. This is just straight up milk in my Santa mug because I needed to cool down with the lights and the Christmas lights and the fire. Well, the fire is fake, but you know that. I'm just gonna. So number 5. Here we go. Number 5, Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way absolutely is a fun movie. Love this comedy. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad, and oh my God, come on, names on the tip of my tongue. What is it? Come on, Phil Hartman. There you go. Phew. But yeah, very good movie. Obviously, about father forgetting to get what his son really wants for Christmas. So he's shop on Christmas Eve for the most hottest toy of that time, which is Turbo Man, and hilarity ensues. I just love the cameos in the movie. You know, Jim Belushi's in one of the scenes, as well as Bid Show. He's in that later scene. Yeah, just a lot of great one-liners in it, and it's so fun and a lot of one of the more action-packed movies on the list, if you will, for a Christmas movie. I would say a lot of stunts and stuff, but yeah, very very fun movie, and that is why it's my 5th favorite movie of the holidays. On the holidays, to watch it on the holidays. Number 4. So number 4, the only animated, if you will, movie on this list, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, as you can clearly see, I am a fan. Fun fact though, when I was little, when I first saw it, I actually had nightmares about it, especially like the scene where Jack's giving out the gifts and the gifts come alive and just terrorizing the children, and like you got that big snake thing eating the grandmother. It was a terrible. Oh no, he was eating the tree. Very traumatic experience as a child watching that movie when it first came out, and then for whatever reason, later on in life, I just became hooked. I mean, there's so many Nightmare Before Christmas items I have around the house, on my wall here. I even have an ornament. I don't know if you can see. I'm pointing at it, so if I see it in the video in post, I'll circle it. It's a Funko Pop Jet Skeleton ornament that my brother and sister-in-law gave me. But yeah, so big Nightmare fan. I love the music. I love the songs. I love the animation. I love Tim Burton. So much fun stuff in Set of Vlad movie Vlad. So definitely worth. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, where the hell have you been? You've been living under a rock? I don't know. But I just love it. Like I said, the music is great. The cast is also great. The voice talents of, Catherine O'Hara, which by the way I didn't realize was Catherine O'Hara as Sally, and then one of the 3, was it not Lot? Actually, it might have been. Was it Shot or Lot? It wasn't Beryl. It was one of the 3. She was one of the 3, and then she was the voice of Sally. Again, until younger me didn't realize that was the mother from Home Alone. Older me then realized when older me finally realized it. Mind blown at how well she can sing Beautiful singing voice Catherine O'Hara has. And of course, Danny Elfman did the singing voice of Jet Stellington. It's a fun movie. Love the animation of it. Like I said, the stop motion. Some people debate: is it a Halloween movie? Is it a Christmas movie? Yeah, it starts off as a Halloween movie in a Halloween town, but it evolves into a Christmas movie when they're making Christmas, and then they Christmas Day comes and they try it, and by the end of the movie, you got snow in Halloween land, Halloween town. So it's courtesy of Santa Claus. So it's a Christmas movie overall. It's a nightmare before Christmas, but still considered Christmas-esque in my book. So suck it. Whoever thinks different. I'll tell you what it isn't. It's definitely not a Thanksgiving movie. That was a wild theory I heard. If you're a fan of the Car Gomez podcast, you would know. If you know, you know. But wild. But yeah, that's definitely in my top 5 favorite Christmas movies is Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 3. Oh my God, how many times did I watch this movie as a kid? I was a kid when I saw this movie. Came out in holy cow, when did it come out? It was a long time ago. 80 something? I can't recall exactly what time when it came out. I'll leave it in post. But Scrooged. Oh my God. Bill Murray. The Bill Murray classic. It's like a classic tale of, a Christmas Carol in a more modern setting at the time. And this guy, Bill Murray, plays Frank Cross. He's a television producer, and getting ready for the big holiday showing of A Christmas Carol live. I guess it's a live, live show, like a live performance on TV. Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve, rather, they're gonna show the show of it. But anyways, throughout this movie, he gets haunted by his old boss, and then it's like I said, it's Christmas Carol, the story you all know, 3 ghosts, yada yada, but with Bill Murray and guys like Buster Poindexter, rest in peace, and Carol Kane as the ghost of Christmas, past and present, respectively. Carol is the ghost of Christmas present, and Buster Poindexter, David Johansen, is the ghost of Christmas past. Forgot who plays the ghost of Christmas future. It's some guy in a cloak, so I can't really. I can't remember. I do know. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, all of Bill Murray's brothers are in this movie, like real life brothers, play a role in this movie, and it's incredible how they even like one of his older, like Brian, is it Brian Doyle Murray? I think his name is. He plays the father of a young Frank Cross, but it's just wild. It's his actual, but and then another guy plays his actual brother in the movie, but he's also his real life brother. It's like I said, it's so cool. Like you don't know this, you don't realize this when you're young. At least I don't. I don't pay attention to the cast names or whatever. If I know one certain person, than the one certain person to me. But other than that, the rest of I don't like read. I never read credits as a kid. I didn't pay any attention to that shit. When I was a kid. So it's so fascinating as an adult when you read that and realize all of his real life brothers were in this movie at one point in time. So that was pretty cool. And then I'm actually going over my 12 favorite quotes from Scrooge in this season of Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas Podcast. Cheap plug. Well, week away. I gotta plug it. You know, I want more listeners. So if you're listening, if you're watching this, tune in on Spotify next Saturday for the start of season 5 of Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas Podcast. Okay, we did. So yeah, number 3 is Scrooge. Watch it every year. Love it. Classic, fun movie. And let's get to number 2. And truth be told, number 2 is a tie because I couldn't pick between the two. Number 2 is Home Alone 1 and 2. Now, let me explain. I mean, I love both of them equally. Could not decide which one I love better. Home Alone, classic. Macaulay Culkin. They leave the kid home alone. They go to France. Nice house in the Chicagoland area, you know. 2 classic villains, Harry and Marv, played by Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Just hilarity ensues, lots of traps. I just love it's hilarious. It's a hilarious movie, hilarious film. It's one of my wife and I's favorite to watch around the holidays. I try I try to have a tradition of having her and I both watch it at least every year. And that started, I think, that started when we first started dating, actually, I think. I want to say back in 2012, where we would watch Home Alone. Yeah, because we both love it so much. And it's so funny. And then, of course, the second one was being in New York, and my wife's from New York, and going to New York in 2016 and around Christmas time for the first time for me, and seeing like the Plaza Hotel all decorated and stuff like that, and where the Central Park was, where the Pigeon Lady was. It was so cool to see. So yeah, very cool. Both the music, the soundtrack, beautiful soundtrack. It's by the end of the film, you have all this. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling. It gives you this warm, fuzzy feeling of family and home, and it's just absolutely great. And amongst all the hijinks, there's nothing like spending Christmas with family. That's the message. That's the takeaway from all of this. Yes, families fight, families argue, but if you if you leave your kid behind and you feel like a shitty parent, you reconcile and you make up, and it's all is well. But no, it really is they really both of them are fantastic films. John Hughes classics, and definitely worth watching. But the number 1 film, guys, the number one film that I watched constantly, every single year, with the family growing up, is this one. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yes. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You would think that, you know, is it a traditional family, film? Probably not. But my family, it was our traditional film to watch every year. We'd laugh our asses off in front of the TV every time, we would watch it I don't think, we made it all part of our tradition. And it gets funnier and funnier every year. Chevy Chase is absolutely hilarious. Beverly D'Angelo, Randy Quaid, just the cast is just great in this movie as well. And I mean, hell, I have Christmas vacation pajamas. I have Christmas vacation shirts that I've been wearing. I have 4. The most out of all my Christmas collection shirts, I have 4 Christmas vacation ones. That's the most of any other movie I have Christmas related in my collection. And then I have the Funko Pops. Like I said, I'm opening a calendar this year. My parents got me for Christmas. I have, I'm on the tree. He's on the other side of the tree, but I do have Christmas vacation ornaments amongst the tree. And so many quotable quotes. In fact, last season, I did my 12 favorite quotes from that movie. So give that a listen from last season on Spotify. But definitely my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Because once again, you can't have dysfunctional. You can't have fun without dysfunctional. You know what I mean? So, and there is, at certain points, like I said, heartwarming moments, but mostly comedy. But then there's also heartfelt moments too. The attic scene where he's looking back at his old home movies of his old Christmases. Man, that's kind of like what I do now, watching my old home movies of old Christmases. You know what I mean? It's just so it gets you right in the feels, and you got the Ray Charles song playing in the background. So good, such a good scene. I love that scene. It's probably one of my favorite scenes. Is when he does that, just because it's so heartwarming. Yeah. So that is gonna do it. What are some of your favorite holiday movies, Christmas movies? Leave it in the comments below if you would like. Other than that, thank you for watching this Christmassy edition of Saturday Night 5. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we will see you next time for another edition of Saturday Night. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go. See ya. It's Christmas time. Fucking shut up. Hold on. I want to see if my InShot. You know, you really, you know how to talk? It's raining out. Go away. God damn it. So it's Christmas time, and I thought it would be fun. So yes, there's a so I'm gonna be doing some. If you don't know what's Jeffy's 12 Faves of Christmas. Fuck.